So, do you know what? I'll get the chat thing up on the side. All this stuff on the side here. Chat there.
There we go. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. So, the reason I went on and did the YouTube only. That was the only people that would tell us who's leaving the messages. And then I thought, why don't I just do that thing on the bottom there now? So if anybody's watching and they want to drop a message, if they put the name in first, then we'll see it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just comes up Facebook. YouTube.
We're all right, David, anyway. So we've got Nigel here, haven't we?
We've got Nigel here, and then there's Joe.
Joe, she's just sorting out her sound. No,
can't
hear you. But we've got Nigel here, so what are you going to be bringing?
And there he is, that's Colin.
Well, let me turn my light down. Hold on.
Joe's just sorting the volume out.
Right.
There we go.
Hiya, Facebook user, but you got to put your name up, or else we don't know who's chatting to us.
Put your name on, then we know who we're talking to.
Well, then that's
you got my name there, right?
Yeah, no, we don't know who you are.
What's your name? Where are you from?
What's your name? Where'd you come from?
I'm Mary.
Have you two fully recovered from Crufts? Have you two fully recovered from Crufts yet?
Only just.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of the crud still, but Coleman's got it. Bear's got it. Abby's got it. Nigel, did you get it?
No, I didn't. But then again, I didn't.
And you know why?
People that much.
That's because you didn't hold snotty babies like I did.
Exactly. Yeah.
I had all these babies on me, bouncing on my belly with their runny noses, and I'm kissing them, and yeah.
Right, Joe, can we hear you talking, Joe?
Hi.
Right, you turn it down a bit. I can
Loud
do that.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
Sound like
So this is about this live was about the suppliers coming on and letting us know about what they're doing and things like this. So James is here as well. James was going to come in on the live. He needs to click that link and then he could come in on the live. So that I sent on Facebook Messenger. Nigel, tell us about why your oil is different for us, please.
Why the oils are different? Yeah, okay. Well, there's two. We've got the clipper oil and the scissor oil. Years back when I was sharpening, I noticed that using the normal oils, I was starting to get like rashes and things on my hands. And you start to look at what's in normal mineral oil, and nobody made a clipper oil. All they did was just buy a generic mineral oil that was the same as 3-in-1 oil or something like that. It was just something cheap they could stick in a bottle, and it had all sorts of nasties in it. So I set about in my own inimitable way of getting an oil manufacturer
You're gonna have to go
to produce something that was odorless, colourless, hypoallergenic, had the exact properties you needed for a clipper blade, and that would run it properly. And that's what we did. So we were the first people, I think still probably the only people who've actually manufactured a clipper oil. But it's also food safe, it's non-toxic. All the stuff. It's good for the dogs. It's good for your skin. Or not good for your skin, but it's certainly not harmful for your skin.
Yeah.
And it works really, really well with the blades.
Good.
The scissor oil was a completely different thing. Scissor oil. I wanted a scissor oil. I wanted a really good scissor oil. And when I was looking at it in Japan, I found this oil they'd been using for centuries over there that came from a particular Japanese plant. And it's recognised as the finest blade oil in the world. It was the same as Samurai used 600 years ago. And when I looked, nobody had it over here. Nobody was bringing it over. Nobody knew anything about it. So I started importing it from Japan and rebottling it ourselves. And that's the scissor oil. It's the best scissor oil in the world. And again, it's non-toxic, it's food safe, it's hypoallergenic. It's got all the properties that you want.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah, well, I love it. I haven't tried the scissor oil. I use the clipper oil.
I use both actually now. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
And you've got your new mist out as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah, the Miracle Mist. Yeah, which is my daughter's thing. Yeah, she set about it about 12 months ago, and it took us a year just about to get it right and get the fragrance right on it and all the textures right and get it to work properly. And we released it at Crufts.
You can't wish to market on these products, can you? I think you'll know that, won't you, Colin? it takes a lot of time to develop sprays and shampoos and things like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money and things like that. What was your best-selling item at Crufts, Colin?
Oh yeah, and I can say with their spray, it smells really good. It's not overpowering. It's nice and gentle, and it's not sticky and leaves residue in your hands or the dog's coat. So it's really good.
Thanks, Colin.
Yeah, good. Right, and then we've invited James over because this was about
Good
sponsors and things. And Hyponic, who James represents, have been really kind to sponsor a load of stuff for our goodie bags for this year for our competitors and people that attend the education things
Yeah.
as well.
Got some
Yeah.
fabulous ones, haven't we?
No,
Fabulous.
I'm gonna ask James.
Yay.
I'm putting him on the spot now. Hyponic, James, tell us about Hyponic.
Oh God, what do you want to know?
Hyponic?
I mean, the company sort of was set up originally by a fella called JB Kang. So he had a American Cocker Spaniel that had a lot of skin issues. So he basically, it became apparent that a lot of the products that he was using in Korea were affecting his dog's skin. So he's put all his time and effort into basically creating the Hyponic brand and the Hyponic shampoo. So it's basically a completely natural shampoo. And I think it's one of the only shampoos that's rated #1 on the EWG, which is like the basically the green rating. So it's made by like scientists and eco-friendly sort of departments and all that kind of thing. It's got like all sorts of different natural ingredients, and it's completely hypoallergenic, and it's blooming brilliant, if I'm honest. Hence why I ended up working with them. It's honestly, I've not used a shampoo like it. It's been incredible for me so far. So yeah,
And,
that's pretty much
You're not
Hyponic
going
in
to
a
be at the
nutshell.
show, James, are you?
You what? Sorry?
You're not going to be competing this year at our show, are you?
No.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to,
But
but I'm kind of going to Vietnam. Yeah.
Vietnam, wow.
Yeah, so Hyponic are holding their own competition, which is the Hyponic IGC, which is basically all the Hyponic representatives across the world on the world team all meet up and compete. But it's global anyway. You know, it's almost like Groomania, you know, that kind of style. There's a lot of people from all over the world going to be there. It's going to be something completely different. Even the classes, everything, the way it's all set up is so different. But yeah, they've decided to fly me out there, so I can't wait.
all right, good. Good.
Tracy.
Colin, well, it's Tracy from Pink.
Tracy.
Colin,
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you. Colin,
Sorry I'm late. It took me ages to get in.
It's all right. You're here now.
No, you're here now. Colin, what was your best-selling thing at Crufts, buddy? What did everybody come for, apart from your face? He can't hear, can you, Colin?
Can you hear Colin? I don't know if he's on a bit of a delay.
He must be on a massive delay.
Anybody hear me?
Hey Tracy.
Right,
Can you
okay.
hear me?
No.
Yeah.
We can hear you, Joe. Colin can't hear us. For some reason, Colin can't hear me talking. So, Joe, tell us about you. You're coming with your golden bandanas.
Yes. Thanks for
What's
the
that?
invite, David. Oh, there we go. Colin's with us now.
Say that again.
Are you
Go
with
on,
us?
Colin.
No, I can't go. Say that again.
What
Yeah.
was your #1? What did people come to buy from you at Crufts? What was your main selling item that you sold?
I can hear you, all of you. I can hear all of you, but you're speaking at the same time.
Don't you just love technology?
Right, no one wants to speak now.
This is.
Well, I'll keep
No,
quiet.
go
Dave.
ahead, Joe. You go first, son.
You go for it, Joe.
Oh, bless you. Thank you, Colin. Thanks for the invite, David.
Joe, you
Obviously-
go first.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so thank you for the invite. I'm so excited to be there, David. As you know, this is the first time, after all the delays, etc. I'm going to be there. I supply bandanas and bows to dog groomers across the UK. It's going to be something for all dogs, all salons, all groomers. There's going to be lots of exclusive bundles for you also. And I'm going to be doing a free raffle on the day.
Oh, good.
So yeah, so anyone that visits the stand, and there's no purchase necessary. If you enter into the draw, you're going to win up to £70 worth of bandanas and bows.
Oh,
But I'm really looking forward to meeting you all. There's a bit of for as much as this is my business, I really am so intrigued about the dog grooming industry. I see all of your videos and photos, and I know it's just so much more than grooming a dog. So I'm a little bit interested just to be able to get into the nooks and crannies of it all, just to be able to see what's done. Obviously, I send India off for her groom every so many weeks, but I don't get to see what's actually going on. And I just really appreciate the skill. I appreciate the skill and the effort that you guys actually put into grooming the dogs. I just find it fascinating. I really do.
I think you were the first person I bought bows and bandanas off. How long
It
have you
was
been doing it?
I've been doing this now for 8 years.
Right, bloody hell.
I think I'd have got less for murder. But yeah, I am just truly grateful to actually be there. Like I said, the last few attempts have been thwarted. But I'm really excited to be there. It's really nice as well, just to actually meet people. It's okay being on an online presence, and you talk to people on messages and emails and texts, etc. But it's just nice to actually come and meet people. And that's who I am as a person, just a bit of a people person.
Like one big happy family, aren't we?
Yeah. I do love the
Love it.
industry. And even though I'm not a dog groomer, I've grown. I've got I'm interested. I'm a little bit more educated than I was 8 years ago. Most definitely. But yeah, I think it's really exciting. I really can't wait. It's going to be great.
Excellent. Where are you coming from, Joe? Where do you?
At Tamworth, at Staffordshire.
Tamworth,
So, yeah.
Cool.
Not
Just
too bad.
down the road from me.
Just that road.
Mhm.
Just down the road.
Don't
But
roll.
Tracy, come on, Tracy, tell us
Come on,
about.
Tracy.
Do you know? Can I just say one thing, Tracy? I do not understand why every groomer does not use your ear cleaner.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
Are they
I think
crazy?
they are. They obviously just don't
And-
know about it. But it is the best ear cleaner that I have ever used, ever, anywhere, ever. So,
I've had some great feedback from Crufts anyway, even within a few days. People who took like a little 50ml, they're saying, you know, even within 1 or 2 uses, it's made a massive difference. And now they want to order a 500ml. So, yeah, it's been really good. That last Crufts was great. I sort of, I didn't sort of attack as many people, you know what I mean, as they were going by.
Well, you're not
But
touching up
I
those
spotted
areas.
them when they. I spotted them when they looked at the poster, you know. So it was, it was easy. It was an easier sell because they were already sort of like showing me interest. But loads of cavapoos and cockapoos, and they were all really reporting bad ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a huge market out
honestly,
there.
The
and-
only ear cleaner that I have that works, and they'll come in and they'll have such bad ears, and we'll clean a lot of it out using it in the salon. I charge for it. I charge 15 quid for using an ear cleaner on a dog
Yeah.
because they end
Yeah,
up buying a
that's good.
bottle and they use it as directed, and all the like the yeasty and the gunky ears seems to stop working, stop happening for the client. Well, for the dogs are just.
What are they called?
Quistel.
Yeah.
I'll get the bottle.
But lots have said even just, you know, 1 or 2 uses stop the itching and the irritation, and loads that have spent thousands at the vets. I mean, they're looking at ear canals being taken out and everything, and they find my product, and they obviously they don't believe what I'm saying because I'm just the seller, aren't I? But if I can persuade them to try it, that they come back with such fantastic testimonials that the dog's never had to have antibiotics again and things like that. And it's, you know,
This is
it was
it.
due to have
It'll
an
be back to front, though,
operation.
is it? Is it back to front?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back to front.
Yeah. Pete
But it's-
Petcher.
That's
Yeah,
it.
there's-
Colin's
Yeah.
got it. Colin's got it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I drink it. I
Brilliant.
drink it. It's pretty good.
So,
Device with it, Colin.
oh no, you can't drink it. Don't advocate that. I can't be responsible for people's deaths.
You also.
But I'm looking forward to the event anyway because it's just a great opportunity to try and get to more groomers.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm desperate to have somebody in Ireland, Southern Ireland, where I
Well,
can
we'll get
sell it
Michael
to,
Shields on
and they
that.
can send it into Europe.
Get Michael Shields on that one.
yeah.
Yeah, because I get loads of orders from Germany and France and, you know, all over the place. Just had one guy from Norway said it's the only thing that helps his dog's ears, but he struggles to get it. But getting it through customs, getting it out of the UK is a pain in the
Right.
You
neck.
know what you do?
So if I had somebody in Southern Ireland, I could easily get it from Ireland to all these places.
What were you going to say,
You just
Carl?
have to get it to Gromania. If you get it to Gromania, then you're in.
Who's
I don't
Romania?
Oh. Right.
In Belgium? Right, okay.
Yeah.
I used to supply somebody in Belgium,
go.
but they got bought out and I lost them
Right.
basically.
I'm making a
What's
note.
your
Oh,
But
well, I'm
it's
not
good
going to
stuff.
talk
I
about
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, James, what is your most used Hyponic product, mate?
Oh, it's to be honest, it's got to be the shampoos. So they're quite good in the fact that there's a shampoo for every occasion, if you if you will. So you've got your clipper, sort of like clipper focus shampoos. You've got hand scissoring. You've got deep clean, volumizing. So you've got quite a range.
Yeah.
But I tend to use like the deep clean and volume grooming artist shampoo. I've been using that on Romeo with Bichon Puppy, and the cleaning power is insane. It's so good.
He's looking good. He's looking good.
Yeah, honestly, there's no extra conditioner required. It's one of those mystical sort of 2-in-1s that everyone says doesn't work, but it works. And I use that pretty much every day now. It's like my go-to. We absolutely fly through it. But there's so many. I mean, I've got a sample pack here, which I think they're going to be providing those for the competition, are they? And it's got tons of products in it. I mean, they're worth about 50 quid.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So you get different shampoos in it, all sorts. I think they've got the main shampoos in here. Yeah, so that's the deep cleaning one. So you get a nice decent sized bottle in it.
Yeah, cool.
And the dilution rates and stuff, you can go up to 50-1 to dilute them as well, so you can really sort of get your money's worth out of it.
Right, okay.
It's going to
So
be
it might-
exciting.
If you want to buy Hyponic in a minute, that's just on Amazon, isn't it?
You can get it on Amazon, yeah, or you can go to hyponic.com and it's called the Global Mall, and you can just select whichever region you're in, and there's a section for the UK, and you can order it straight through there if you're a pet groomer. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just going on to the questions, David. Somebody at 716 said, "Have you got a link?" I just don't know. Is it somebody waiting to get in?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can see anything different to me.
Right. I think they might be asking for a link for the ear cleaner. No, Tracy, tell them where they're going to go. What website, Tracy?
No, they need to come to the show.
Oh, yeah.
Free postage.
If I put it in the chat, will it show up?
No, I'm a private chat. It might put it in the chat on the side. Can you type in that?
It's not.
Yeah. Yeah. If not, you can always add it on after.
What it is, Tracy?
Yeah, I'll put it in the comments on Facebook after.
Yeah. Well, it's Pete Pet Care, isn't it? .com.
Yeah, but it's but Peak is that's right. It's got an E on the end. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Tell us why you see your scissors.
Yeah.
The first ones you brought out. So how long comparing this? Let's say the scissors you get from Pakistan or China or anything like that. What's the difference in the processes of them being made?
I think it's just as much as anything else. I think it's just the materials themselves.
Right.
As I specify the exact materials for it.
Right.
When you buy from China or Pakistan, and I'm not knocking the scissors that come from there. There are some decent scissors that come through. But yourself, the Chinese are past masters at faking pretty much everything, really.
Yeah.
So you get an awful lot of scissors that say the Japanese steel, and best of all in the world, they've never seen Japan. When my scissors come through, I get a certificate with every single batch, because if I specify I want it in Japanese VG1 or something like that, every batch of scissors I could get comes with a certificate with it. that states like the day, date, time, and even the furnace number at the Hitachi Steel Company that batch was made. So if you start off with the right quality materials in the first place, the pivot mechanisms, you can buy a pivot for 38 cents. On average, my pivots cost probably some like between $20 and $50.
Right.
So it's using the right quality materials so that everything feels right. And then the people who make them, they're not made in mass production. It's like they're individually made one by one by one. So there's a lot more care taken over the scissors to get the right finished product. So just the level of engineering is far superior to most that are out there.
They are fabulous scissors, Nigel. I've got a few of them now.
Thank you.
They are. I use them quite a lot on me little wool, my nice wool coats. That is. I've just noticed, David, that Doug from Black Hawk Scissors is trying to get in. He's trying to get in.
Oh, right. Well, I don't know how to get Doug a link.
Right. I'll just go and grab his phone and I'll message him. 1 minute.
Yeah. Colin, how have your stripping knives gone down at Crufts?
They've done really well, actually. Hand stripping is like not a thing that I really got into, and I really haven't got into selling stripping knives because just like anything else, it's just one added thing do I want to get into. Anyway, I started selling these stripping knives, and the response has been amazing. People do like the diamond heads. The diamond heads have been around for quite some time now. The guy in America, he came out with the very first one, and then he did the diamond Dremel, and then it's gone from there to different companies to like recreate it. So I can hand scissor all day long. I can hand strip too, but my forte is scissoring, so that's why I didn't really get into the market. But people want stripping knives, and people want stripping knives at an affordable price. So but they went really well. But my number one seller is combs. I can sell combs all day long, and I sell combs different sizes, different weights, different kinds, and all that kind of. So I deal with the novice, the student groomer to the experienced groomer. But I always say, no matter whether you're a student or experienced, you need to start off with the right tools when it comes to a good comb, but use it for the right times, and use your grunt comb for when you are probably going to drop it on the floor a million times. Because groomers, and we don't have to tiptoe around the thing here, groomers include myself, we are the worst when it comes to grooming equipment and taking care of it and dropping it and then blaming it onto the tool. I say, oh, it wasn't me, I haven't dropped it, and we all do. So I think you know what, when it comes to everything, when it comes to tools in general, like like Nigel was saying, when it comes to scissors, you know what, you buy a shear, and it's important that you know what edge you have on that shear when you buy it, so that way when you go to have it sharpened, you have the correct edge put on it, whether it be a serrated edge, or like I personally love a serration for when I'm taking off bulk hair. I wouldn't use I wouldn't use a fine scissor to take off to bulk hair off. I'd use a shitty pair of scissors, or a or one with serration on it.
Yeah, oh man. I'm just going to say, this is the second comb I bought in 2014, and that's one of your first sassy from your show.
Yeah.
In 2014, I bought that, and it's still my go-to comb.
Yeah, what people have to realize also is a greyhound comb is not a long comb. A greyhound comb is actually a brand which is made in Birmingham, and they've been around in Birmingham for I don't know, probably about 60 years, and the combs themselves are handmade in further up north. So, and these are people that deal with anything to do with tines or brushes. So they developed originally brushes for the sheep industry, and then Greyhound went into making sprat combs and Greyhound combs. So when somebody says, I got a Greyhound comb, I'm like, no, you don't, because it doesn't have made in England or made in Belgium on it, because that was the original combs. So actually, the reality is, and the beauty is, Greyhound combs are still made in, it's classified as Birmingham. And they're a little tiny company, a little family, not a little company, they're a tiny family, and they're great. And I've been dealing with them for over 12 years now. So they create my combs, which I then rebrand as Sassy. So they're all made by Greyhound.
Yeah. So, Tracy, when you last came to our show, I bought one of your dog beds.
Yeah. I know. I might bring some more. I might do a clearance sale at your place.
That would be good, because you know what? It's the best dog. I know, hey, listen, I know you're there, and people are probably saying to themselves, "Oh, he's only saying this because he's got a trade stand," and blah, 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 blah. But again, like your ear cleaner, your dog beds are a bit different. They're just so much better. When I took the cover off to wash it, you can see it's made different. It's got like that funny mesh on the bottom, hasn't it? So if it does,
it's like coconut fibre. Yeah,
it's just really good. It's just really good. Anyway,
they are top quality, but unfortunately, in today's market, they're a bit expensive. Right. So I'm thinking it'd be a very good idea to do a great deal that nobody can resist and bring some.
You should do, absolutely.
Talking about deals that nobody's took us up on, I got an email from the hotel. So people, if anybody's watching and they're bringing a dog and they want to stop at that hotel, they're only going to keep that deal until the 14th of April that we've got. They're going to they release it. So they've held over a lot of rooms for the show. And then on the 14th of April, they'll release those rooms. So nobody will. I had an email on Friday saying nobody's taking them up. So
really, that shocks me. That, and it's literally just the road. It's near you, Tracy.
Right.
Where's the way?
Where's
the
way?
Hotel? I want to say
the Novotel.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's a nice hotel. It's right
I just want to put that out there.
And it's dog friendly, definitely.
Joe, tell us about one of your bundles, Joe.
Wow, the range for everything.
Have you got any products to show us?
I haven't, and you know, I was talking to Sean earlier on. I've moved out of the house now, so I've gone back to the studio, and I've got no stock here at all.
Oh, well,
which can I do? It's just amazing.
You've got somewhere to escape to.
I have, because I've got bows in the bedroom, they were in the living room, they were in the porch. It just got a bit too much, so I've just got nothing here, which I'm really quite proud of. But yeah, I do bandanas and bows. Pretty much I do what it says on the tin, really. Paws, bandanas and bows. I do very small bundles, starting from around about £10 a bundle. And it ranges, but the most popular thing that does get ordered with paws is the tie-around bandanas. They're just great value, cheap giveaways, which customers just seem to love. The amount of customers that message me going, Joe, I need to order some bandanas. I've just run out. If I don't get any, I'm going to start getting screamed at by my customers. So, and compared to the level of skill of what you guys do in the dog grooming world, when we're talking about the Great British Grooming Show, is small fry, really. It's not as if I've recreated the circle, is it? But yeah, there's going to be bows there. There's going to be bandanas there. There's going to be some exclusive bundles where I've managed to get a little bit of fabric, which I can't get hold of every time. So there'll be some exclusive bundles for people to pick up. Excellent. And as well as my infamous flowers, my cauliflowers. And I really do wish I'd got these to show you, but there's quite a few people that do know me for my flowers.
Right. Just going to have to come to the show, aren't they?
They'll be there. There's going to be everything there. And like I say, anybody that comes and says hello to me on the day, you're going to be popped into the free draw. You will win a mixed set of tie bandanas and a mixed set of collar bows, worth around about £70. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to meeting you all, and it's so interesting listening to all what you're talking about with the scissors and everything. I just find it fascinating. I really, really do.
Fabulous. So, Colin, is everybody all excited to come along anyway? Literally.
Absolutely.
You always have a good show, don't you, Nigel, as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, obviously, James, you've competed at ours before.
Yeah, I'm gutted I'm not going this time, to be honest.
I know.
Well, I think I'd rather be in Vietnam, though, James. So I think.
To be fair, I think we'd all rather be in Vietnam.
Awesome.
There could be worse places to be.
No, exactly. Well, you could be like in Dudley, I shouldn't say that, should I? In case somebody lives there. But I
I'm
stayed
on the
at
right
Travelodge
side of
in
the
Dudley.
M42, Colin.
Yeah,
I
I'm not going
stayed
to
at Travelodge.
complain.
I was like, I was scared for my life. I didn't even want to leave it. But anyway, congratulations on your Vietnam trip. That's amazing.
Oh, thanks, Colin.
It's really
Thank
good.
you.
And
Yeah, can't wait.
and I can I just say, from one show promoter to another show promoter, and for the people that are listening out there, you know what? A lot of these hotels, they will let you book and pay when you get there. I think a lot of groomers, a lot of people in general are scared. Oh, I can't afford it. And I cannot drum this into people's brains enough when it comes to putting a tip jar on your desk and you put on your tip jar, please help me further my education. I'm attending the Great British Grooming Show, or wherever it may be. Your clients will actually love the fact that you are, you're going ahead and furthering your education. You'll be amazed how much money you can make to help you fund going to these shows. And it's important as a show promoter, without me sounding desperate, but and I will sound desperate because I'll be very honest. Groomers always wait till last minute, but unfortunately, show promoters can't wait for last minute people to go ahead and run a show. It gets really, really hard and very, very expensive. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not going to preach no more, but do book your damn rooms, get your entries in, get your tickets bought, get your seminars bought, and have a great time. It's about networking. It's about being a part of a community. We are a great family, you know what? And I think that's the main thing.
I think also, Colin, if I could just, once you've paid for it, it's done. It's then,
absolutely,
and it's like free money.
Yeah.
Once you've paid for it, it's done.
Well, if you're entering the class, it's the price of a dog, but you roughly do, isn't it? Let's just face it. It's roughly the price.
Well, yeah, and for people that are nervous about competing, I've been in this game for 37 years. I competed for over 20 years. And even when I was a seasoned competitor, I would die 1,000 deaths before I competed. But when you get in that ring and you're in the first 10 minutes of grooming that dog, you literally are as one with you and the dog in that bonding experience, and you can really, really enjoy it. And you know what? Win, lose, or draw, no matter what you do, you can get feedback. And no matter, even if you was to leave there and you thought I didn't place, I can guarantee you will feel twice the groomer you ever was, just because you pushed yourself and you said, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And simple as that.
Super. I've just heard as well, if you want to book that hotel, it's just a card that holds the payment. The payment doesn't necessarily go out until you actually check in. Yep. Okay. So if you haven't got the cash to pay for the hotel room yet, you've still got a couple of, a few weeks.
Exactly.
But just reserve your room if
you want.
Is that book? Books.
Did you say book?
Books. Book. Yeah. These two understand us.
I understand you well.
Obviously, there are other hotels in the area. There's a couple at Haydock Way. I think I said this last year and got myself in trouble. Don't bother staying at the Greyhound. But there are a couple of others around that are dotted around that necessarily aren't dog friendly. So if you're not bringing your dog, obviously as a spectator, there's plenty of places to stay over. Get together with some grooming friends. Have a good night out the night before.
Yeah.
After. That's what it's all about.
Have a pajama party. Watch, have fun.
So many groomers work alone. It's really important, I think, that you create your own little grooming bubble of friends in your area, or even not even your area. It's important, I think. So, anyway,
absolutely.
Me shutting up before I get in trouble, but
I couldn't agree more, Lorraine. I work on my own, and it can be quite lonesome sometimes, and it is nice to actually go out and meet people, and that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, that's it. Network. Oh, sorry, he's talking to me there, David, in different chat there. He's trying to get Douglas on from Blackhawks.
I think I'm going to come out with a.
He's struggling to get online at the moment.
I was thinking about coming out with a CD for groomers that group. This is a total joke, but could you imagine it if we came out with a CD and you could take it to work and put it in, and it would be like it could be James's voice or my voice, and it could be like, you know, oh, you missed a bit. Oh, how you doing? You know, just random chit chat, so you don't
That'd
feel
be
like you're
amazing.
at work alone. Just random bullshit chit chat. You
Well,
know, I
Google
mean,
does that on its
because
own
I
anyway.
think people, and also people love podcasts. People love podcasts. I mean, when I go to bed, I listen to lots of meditation, and I often listen to, it's really crazy, Harry Styles. He does one sleep time story, and his voice is very, very, just an amazing voice, and I fall asleep like that, and it's incredible. But I think it must be hard for groomers, what groom alone. It would be fun to have a little bit of banter, you know, all that kind of stuff with somebody, or maybe I know lots that listen to podcasts, which is great.
Yeah, definitely. David's just mentioned as well, also, while he's just offline, obviously our hotel where everybody's all staying, all the judges and all that, we tend to put a little bit of entertainment on, all going well. And there's lots of other groomers that do stay there that haven't got the dogs, or they just come along sometimes for a drink because we're all there. Just come and have a chat with anybody. You can't be paying your judges, though. That's the only thing. None of that. None of that. But you can come along and say hi, you know. Talk to me if you want to.
I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. I'm boring.
I know.
I'm so boring.
I know. We had a rock guitarist on, didn't we, last year?
Oh, actually, you know what? What day's the show on?
Sunday.
Sunday the
Very
what?
well, does it?
Sunday the what?
19th
What?
of May. 19th of May.
Okay, so there's somebody's birthday on the 20th. Whose is it?
Don't know.
Did we get
It's
free
my
drinks
damn
and
birthday
mine?
on the 20th.
Oh,
So
that's the day after.
everybody.
Oh, well then.
So I forgot about this. Just to let everybody know, because I know a lot of people are coming. I don't do Jack Daniels no more, but I do Hendrick's gin. I like Amazon certificates. I like Starbucks certificates. I don't want chocolate unless it's the Lintel Gold Bunny. I like him. And that's it. So I'm just putting it out there, okay? And obviously I love gorillas. So if you want to buy me anything gorillas, not dogs, just gorillas or gin or whatever.
That's
Gift
quite a broad
certificate.
list, Colin.
Nothing wrong with a bit of gin.
With £50 or more on it. I'm just joking. You know I'm kidding you, right? No, I'm not really, but you know I'm kidding you.
Tracy, just going back, you still doing your shampoos as
Because I'll
well?
be 55 this year.
I've got 55, eh?
No,
Yeah.
I've just hit,
I can beat that.
Good.
I've just hit 52. I don't like it.
I had my birthday on Tuesday.
Oh,
On Thursday, sorry. Yeah,
see.
I was 62, so I'm
Don't look-
I'm a
Don't-
veteran now. I should be retiring now.
You'll get your bus pass soon, won't you?
But yeah, I'm still doing my shampoos, but I've got a different range.
Oh, right, okay.
I've got quite a few different ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
Super duper them.
so I'll bring them as
Yeah.
well. But yeah, I've had some good feedback from a few groomers, neem oil ones and like white enhancing coat
Yeah,
ones
yeah.
and anti-itch.
Well, yeah, because you used to do a really
yeah.
good one for like really bad Westy skin and stuff like that, didn't you?
Yeah, but it came from Holland, and unfortunately, it was difficult to get it in. And then the company changed hands, so I just had to look for a UK manufacturer. It just became too expensive to really get it in, and then they changed the formula, and
Yeah.
these things happen. You've got to move with the
That's it.
times. Unfortunately, nothing stays constant anymore.
That's it. I know. Hang on. So I'm just telling Doug to put his camera on. What, are you doing your shouting on the day, aren't you, as well, Nigel?
Hang
I
on.
certainly have yes,
Hang
this is
on.
only.
Hang
I'm not doing
on.
blades there. It's too noisy.
Hang on.
Takes up too much space. Too dirty.
So
But
right,
I'll be doing scissors.
just doing your scissors. But people can obviously bring the blades along, and
Yeah, they bring the blades along. I can take them back with me. I can get them done, and I'll get them, posted back out to them, or they can pick them up, or I can send them by pigeon or tortoise, or
Yeah. And isn't Georgia bringing along her training academy?
As far as I know, she is. Yes, yeah, I think she's coming along with that. Yeah, with the training hat on as well.
Super duper, because that's
Georgia's really cool. I enjoyed. Georgia's lovely, and she did a really good demonstration at Crufts on the Schnauzer, and yeah, I think she did a grand job. I think it's nice. It's nice seeing new people do seminars, and who actually explain things about the reasons why they're doing what they're doing at the time. But she did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah,
it was lovely.
Fabulous. So, does anybody know anybody that's coming competing, or any exciting news that I don't know anything about? Is Georgia competing? Is anybody from your
I don't know. I don't think she quite made her mind up actually.
Right.
I'll find out on that one.
Yeah, because that's because she's literally.
I think I know Abby's competing.
Yeah, I've got
all of Groom Team England will be competing for points.
Fabulous. What we like to hear.
So yeah.
Are all the slots filled for competing now, Lorraine?
Say that again, sorry, darling.
Are all the slots now filled?
No, there are still. David is the one with the up-to-date list. All I've got is that. At the minute.
That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I'm on the computer here and I've just got that. It's a different
and
thing.
What about the seminars? Are the seminars full?
Seminars, no, there are still some spaces on there. We have had a couple of colleges with their animal care departments hoping to do. We're offering a bit of a deal on them if the block book all the seminars out. But there are still spaces.
And how's
on there.
mine doing? Is mine doing okay?
You always sell out. Pretty much.
Lorraine,
I'm like Madonna. I'm just like Madonna, aren't I?
Yeah.
Like Taylor Swift. I'm like Taylor Swift, just not as thin.
Well, that's it. I mean, we have got some days of seminars. We will be doing another live regards seminars and seminar speakers. Hopefully, we can get them all on. We're hoping to do something with judges as well. David's back. Hello, David.
We're struggling getting Doug on.
We're struggling to get him on. I have just mentioned it briefly, but he does do an amazing range of scissors. I particularly like the sort of rosy gold ones, the straights in particular. I have them, recommend them quite a lot. So I've got loads of scissors because sometimes I buy a pair of scissors. It just suits one particular breed or one particular dog sometimes. Like I've got a pair of pound working that I only use on Bichon heads. That's all I use it for.
Same for you, James. Do you have a scissor for cockapoos?
Oh, to be honest, I don't tend to get a chance to use scissors a lot with cockapoos. Yeah, they're usually a shave off, but yeah, I suppose I have my go-tos for different breeds. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
I've got various ones, and sometimes when I buy something, get something nice like Nigel's, I'm like, can I use them? Sometimes they're just looking at me.
You get the fear of using them, don't you?
And I'm like, I'll just save that for my dog or something like that. It does happen. But you're like, oh no, they're special.
It's when you pick up the really good shear.
I know.
You pick up a really good shear on a dog you don't want to use it on,
yeah,
and they kick him off the table.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I use set yours as well, Colin. There, just some of my day-to-day go-tos.
Aren't we a lively lot?
I know. Right. Okay.
Right. We were asking about seminars, weren't we?
Yeah. So were you listening to us, even though you weren't here?
Yeah. So with the first seminar of the day is Adam Clare with the physiotherapy. So basically, I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Lorraine, it's going to be showing how to do things in the salon just to keep you supple and so you don't get the aches.
Keep you supple, and he's going to be talking about table heights and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to confirm all that with him when I get a chance to speak to him. I'm nipping to his physiotherapy centre on Monday, and I'm just going to go and double check that everything is A-OK with everything. And then obviously we've got Jo Pay from Channel 4's The Dog Academy coming along. So she's going to be, obviously she's a dog trainer, and she works with on Channel 4 basically. So obviously she's very bloody good, and she's going to be talking about sort of working with dogs that may be a bit aggressive or puppies or just a bit difficult.
Yeah, it sort of fits it.
We're going to be having conversations with them.
Yeah. And then, of course, we've got Collins. We don't need to talk about
Colin
Collins.
wants to know if he's sold out.
Collins nearly sold out. Collins has sold far more tickets than everybody else. So, and then Zoe is coming in. Zoe, I think Zoe's going to be doing a schnauzer.
She is. I've pretty much lined the schnauzer up for her. So it's going to be salon style. So
Yeah.
the hand stripping, so it'll all be just clipped and trimmed in. I've seen Zoe actually trim a schnauzer really, really fast. So it'll just be interesting to see her and work
Then
her
after Zoe, we've got Jason Lynn in. It's not been confirmed what Jason's going to talk about, but it will be something to do, I know, no doubt, will be something to do with either gun dogs or poodles.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. So obviously he's from the Afterglow kennels, who are very famous. And then we've got the lovely Julie Harris, who no groomer in the world should miss any of her seminars, any of them. She's just. But I know she's doing one particularly on shampoos and ingredients, etc., etc. So really important, even if you're not an actual stylist, if you've got a bather, that's a really, really good one for them to go and sit in. It's not boring. It's not talking about ingredients, and it's like, oh God, what's going on about? She is so entertaining, and just manages to get it in your head, even my head. So,
And then we've sold out of the Tom Ishwood Fireside Room. However, we haven't sold out of the Nicola Pisani, who is coming from Spain. Not Spain, Italy. He's coming from Italy. So he represents Groom Team Italy on their hand strip, or he's the manager of Groom Team Italy. He represents Sentinel Grooming Products. Now, if you're into hand stripping, or you want to learn a bit more about hand stripping, you should get in on this, because he was at Crufts prepping dogs for people at Crufts this year. I think he told me he hadn't missed the Crufts for 10 years or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, that's going to be good. So we're going to long leg terriers for that.
We haven't confirmed all the breeds, but we're thinking.
He's amazing.
Because obviously, if you're hand stripping, he might not necessarily do a full dog. Maybe we've got to discuss this with him. But I've got a couple of Cairn Terriers, one being a puppy, one being a slightly older dog, so we can discuss, even if the dog's just there, discuss what that dog needs at that time. And you've possibly got is it a Lakeland and an Airedale, David?
No, there's definitely a Foxy. I'm
Foxy,
trying
right.
to arrange. It's what you can get done in 4 hours. So you will be covering long leg terriers, short leg terriers, different types of hand strip coats, because we all know that a Lakey's undercoat might be different to a Cairns undercoat, which is different to a Norwich's undercoat, and things like that. So yeah. So that's the education side of it.
Yeah.
As far as, let's just go back and look on there. Competitors. We've still got plenty of places left on competitors.
David, I'm more than happy if you can give me some kind of breakdown of what is still available. I'm planning loads of socials for the event. I'm more than happy to share what spaces are left.
Share away.
Yeah, if someone wants to drop me
We
a
don't-
message.
No,
or...
we don't cap classes. We cap our sessions.
Okay, no worries.
So there's 70 table spaces in the morning and 70 in the afternoon. I guess if a couple of classes, say for example, if 2 classes get up to 25 and we've only got 2 judges doing both of them, well, them classes are likely going to get capped.
Yeah.
We just won't have time to judge them properly.
Yeah, definitely.
Or we might have to rope somebody in to help us, Colin. Hey.
Yeah. Whatever.
Gone to sleep.
I'll help. All you gotta do is I'm just smelling stuff.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay.
David, would you just read out what other trade stands
Right.
we've got coming that can't make
Right,
it
so
tonight?
far we've got on my list, I have all right, there's a new one signed up. Lab tested treats are coming. Now, it's a shame Francesca is listening. Francesca, drop a message. Are they tested by Labradors or are they tested in the laboratory? That's the question.
Yeah, they've just signed up today, haven't they?
Yeah. Inca Jewelry. I remember Inca Jewelry when we were doing the thing at Bolton, and they had some really nice jewelry.
She has. Inca Jewelry is one of our customers. and she does some beautiful silver jewellery. Obviously, groomers like to buy other things other than scissors, obviously. I personally bought a beautiful little necklace with a little scissors on it, which obviously all the girls are going to love. And I think she's bringing some other items in, and she does all natural beads, but it's all silver and not stupidly priced. But she did really, really well at Bolton. So hopefully she will do equally as well here. Francesca's just saying they are tested by the Labrador called Betty.
Oh, great.
Oh, cool.
Then we've got Joe. I can't remember Joe's second name, but Joe's coming up with Julie Harris's product because Julie's going to be there anyway. And some
Joe Hargraves.
Yeah, Joe Hargraves is coming up and running the stand with Julie Harris products on there. Some of Pammy's scissors and things, and a bit more about Julie's education stuff. Katie's going to be around with her centre stage. Bow and bandana. Well, yeah, bows and bandanas you're already mentioned. And then, of course, Tracy and Colin. We always give a stand to Groom Team England. So Groom Team England will be there fundraising as well. We can get them to the Worlds and help towards them going to the Worlds. And that's the list.
We've got Big Mutney's stand coming.
Mutney's are going to be there.
Melanie Newman range.
Who else? Oh, right.
What about the cupcake lady?
Well,
Cupcake
the
lady.
cupcake
I love
lady.
the cupcake.
I've been chatting with her. She keeps going, yeah, I'll get round to it. And I'm like, well, do it.
I think she'll be there. And let's not forget, like, we have some other sponsors that haven't been on here tonight. So
yeah,
Sam from Houndsley,
Houndsley.
they're going to be coming. Elliot and Cy have sponsored some, although they won't have a stand because they're going on holiday. They've sponsored some product for the gift bags as well, and the gift bag. Who else? There'll be other people, but they're not.
There's going to be more. We generally have about 35 stands, don't we, David? So
Yeah.
it takes a bit.
I'll be donating goodies for the goodie bags as well, everybody.
Super.
Fantastic. I think Sophie's coming with or Sophie's mum's coming with her bits and pieces.
Right. Okay.
Your Sophie, what's your Sophie's?
Yeah.
Tinks Trinkets.
Sam's Creations, Tinks Trinkets. Yeah, maybe we'll have to double check on that one because I think she actually wants to watch something this time as well. So, have I missed anything in the chat? Don't think so. Please, may I ask about animal care seminar? Sorry, nothing specific, basic around animal care, Lorraine. Don't think I've missed anything else out there.
I think Lorraine might be referring to Joe Pay's.
Yes, it could be Joe Page, yeah. And you also messaged earlier on, Lorraine, asking about clippers. I did notice that. So, obviously, come along, buy some clippers.
Do you have anybody from Emmy Pet coming?
Emmy Pets? Not as I know of, but they sometimes do.
No,
something.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't messaged you.
I'm surprised.
Joanne Angus bringing.
Yeah, Joe will probably bring her stand, and then Joe sells Emmy Pet. She had a good deal on it as well.
Yeah. First aid. Lorraine's asking about first aid. We did a bit of a first aid one last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
But you know, we do take note of everything that comes in here. Then if we can change something, we do change it, and we note it down for the year after. Doug is backstage now. Oh, he's made it.
Hey, can you hear me?
He's made it. Right, your
Hey,
time
Mr.
is now.
Douglas.
Hi, Doug. Can you hear us all right? Oh, I think he's frozen now.
Oh, no. Do you know what? There's always one, isn't there? Whenever you do one
I
of
thought it
these,
was gonna
there's
be me.
always one. And they're not cheap. They're not cheap to do this. It's not cheap, really, to
No,
do this.
no, it was always
And now
one.
he's gone again. Sorry, Doug, man.
Oh, it's because he live in the back of Beyond. He's right down south, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he whereabouts in the south? Is he?
I don't know, but the thing is he has a lot of knowledge. I spoke to him at the last show that was on it was a grooming show in January, and he has knowledge of scissors. I'm telling you.
He used to show Kerry Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, for a big industry in the Kerry Blues, plus other things. But I'm sure he'll be back. Right. No others come in, is there yet? Right.
I guess we're good. What has anybody got anything they want to say? That they've got anything burning, desires?
Burning desires. Ooh.
I don't think we talk about them on this one.
Daddy.
Who else? Saltburn, that's a good movie.
I haven't watched it
Move
yet.
on,
I've heard
move
enough,
on.
though.
Hey. No, yeah. So for trade stands, it's set up. It's from 12 until 5. I think they like to finish at 5 o'clock on a Saturday because the next day they do stay over
That's
without
fine.
pay to help us to help us, tidy down and break down and everything. So we like to get out early for them on a Saturday because they stay behind on a Sunday.
That's it.
They're
We
really
like
good
to,
guys there, to be fair. They're really good guys.
yeah, and we like to get done on the Saturday so we can have a drink, can't we, straight after?
Here we go. Here we go.
Amen.
We're back, Doug.
Amen.
Hi, Doug.
Can we hear you, Doug?
Unbelievable.
Are you still here?
Scared if he freezes.
Oh, bless. It's because he is. No, it's Dave. He's gonna have to help him. I missed your burning desire, Tracy. Then you was saying something.
No, I was only asking about setting up the day before.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm not in a hotel. I just live down the road, don't
20 minutes
really.
down the
So
road, right, yeah.
very, very handy for me. Anyway, you don't want to hear about my burning desires.
Oh, go on, Joe. Tell me. I might like them. Hang on, let me get my fan ready. Go on, Joe.
And I'll save it for on the day.
Have we got Douglas back?
Lorraine, I think you should have a leopard print competition.
A leopard print.
Oh yes. Yes.
I think you should have. I think you should have groomers. Have the groomers like have a theme. You could have the leopard print theme where they wear boots or a coat or something tacky, and then it's all judged, and then they all win something. Or one
I
person.
think
wins.
Oh, win a target. Can I just say, this Colin sent me these the other week. I don't know if you can see these. I don't know.
Well, that idea didn't go over well.
You sent me. Did we see them? Colin sent them the other week. You need to buy them. I was like, what the hell's them? I was like, maybe if I'm going to be a cave woman or something for the night or a fancy dress, but
Oh, them shoes, aren't they awful?
shoes, it would be awful. I know. Crazy.
He's back.
He's back. He's back.
Perhaps asking longer than 10
Shoes
seconds
in
this
the
time.
10 seconds, right? Go on.
They're like they're like, ugh.
I was just going to.
Tell us
I
about
wanted-
Black Hawk.
I've been listening with interest.
You've been listening. Can you tell us about Black Hawk?
I was listening to interest what the gentleman was saying about scissors.
Yeah. Did I say all the right things?
We used to get a lot of scissors. We used to get a lot of scissors made in Japan.
It's fabulous.
But the problem was, if you use the best quality materials from Japan, their cost is prohibitive. A small hairdressing scissor that's handmade in Japan will cost you upwards of £1,500.
Yeah.
Now, that's not feasible for groomers. So what we did, I used one of my Japanese contacts. During COVID, they set up subsidiary companies on the Chinese mainland. And what they did was they trained the Chinese people to produce that type of scissor
Yeah.
at a much more reasonable cost. But they oversaw production.
Yeah.
And they imported all the necessary Still 40C, and what they call a VG10 steel,
Yeah.
and they oversaw the production. Now, because the labour is so cheap, they were about to produce the quality scissor at a much reduced price. Because most groomers are not going to pay £1,500, £2,000 for a pair of scissors,
No.
right? Well, I've got scissors here. When I first started grooming, back in the day, about 35 years ago, I had a set of scissors made for me. And that set of scissors cost nearly £2,000.
Yeah.
And that was 30 years ago. I've still got them today, but they would cost about £2,000 each to make now. Right? Groomers are not going to pay that money.
That's it.
I mean,
But you're going to be
anyone who's
you're going to be bringing,
would you pay £2,000 for scissor?
that's it. But you're going to be bringing a full range with you, aren't you, of your scissors?
No.
So
Yeah,
that
we
makes
try to do
Yeah.
is maintain quality at a price that people can afford.
Yeah.
I mean,
super duper. Well, it'll be great to have you up north again. Where do you live, Doug? Is it you're about 4 hours away?
it's all very well paying £50 for a pivot screw. But
Yeah.
if the overall cost is
Where do you live,
prohibitive,
Doug?
there's nothing. I mean,
No.
I've got scissors that are 30 years old. They're as good as new.
That's it. That's it. Fabulous scissors.
It's not
Fabulous
work.
scissors.
It's not about the price; it's the value.
That's it. That's it. There's loads to think about, isn't there? Right. Who else needs to say anything else? I don't know where David's gone. David's just nipped off again.
No, I'm good.
It's not feasible.
That's it.
But
You're laughing at Colin. You get some interesting text there.
I'm laughing at you. No, you.
I don't know. But
Anyway,
anyway,
I gotta go because
yeah, you're all right. You're going to get off. I can't work it from this side. David's going to be that one that has to press the off button. But yes, it's going to be fantastic. I think.
I'm actually just surprised I've been here
Right.
more than 10 seconds.
Gotta run. I'll catch you all later. But good luck with everything.
Yeah,
Listen,
enjoy
thank you,
being
everybody. I really appreciate it. James, good luck. I'll see you.
Thank you very much,
Bye.
mate. And
Love
to you.
you.
I'll catch up with you
Bye,
soon.
Well done, David.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank
Looking
you
forward to it.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
Thank you,
soon.
Tracy.
See you soon.